Hello again, fans, and welcome to yet another quick review. And this time we're looking at yet another Doctor Who figure from the second wave. This time it's the Zygon. Now, if anyone is familiar with the Zygon, I'm sure a lot of people are, but I'm sure no children of the modern generation will be familiar with the Zygons, unless they've seen Day of the Doctor, the 50th anniversary. This is a shapeshifter. And the only time it made an appearance in the old Classics series was during the Tom Baker years in 1974. It was an adventure named Terror of the Zygons. Yeah, Terror of the Zygons, if I recall. So yes, they made their return appearance last year in the 50th anniversary special, Day of the Doctor. The first time you see one is when the 10th Doctor is trying to expose Queen Elizabeth I to be a Zygon, but it turns out to be a horse, so he ends up becoming king himself. Yeah, bit of a pickle, but back to the Zygon. Once again, oh yes, of course, packaging, how could I forget? It's all the same, not unlike the Dalek, it's just regular Doctor Who, no heritage line, that's it. From character, and watch the previous reviews to look at the package some more. Now, this time I go on to the figure, and like all the other Wave 2 figures, apart from the two Daleks, it's the silver stand instead of the generic blue stand. And as for the Zygon, once again, outstanding detail for a 3-inch figure. I've got to give them that. Quick on the articulation, full 360 on the shoulder. It can spread out like that, 90 degree on the elbow, full 360 on the wrist. No head turn in the head, but that's to be expected. I mean, it's got this big giant head. It's like a Sontaran. It's hard to move the head. Waist swivel, it is possible, but not a full 360. It's sort of hindered by this flap at the front. Almost 90 degree at the front. Can't go back, certainly. And unlike any of the others I've got so far, it can do a leg spread, which is handy. 90 degree bend on the knee, and I was hoping for this, but I didn't think it would happen. There is a rotation in the foot, so it can do full 360. So these flaps must clearly sort of rubbery. And quick look at the back. Outstanding detail. And if you look, I know the focus isn't that good, but if you look closely at the eyes, they're pretty haunting on this figure. Pretty creepy. Yes. And for a comparison, we're putting him up next to Mr. Capaldi, my first figure from the second wave, quickly, and putting him up next to a classic style Zygon, which is of course 5-inch. You can certainly see the noticeable differences. I did used to like this one, but this new version's definitely grown on me. It's certainly more movable. It's certainly got more of a face, and it's more flexible. Frankly, I didn't know they could shapeshift at first. So yes, that's that one out of the way. Out with the old, in with the new. No, normally the new designs aren't that good, but I'm loving this new Zygon, even in 3-inch. Anyway, that will conclude my review on this nice new Zygon figure. Farewell, everyone.